Previously on Final Fantasy XVI. And I thought Sid was OP. Everything's just like...
Control it, Clive! It is you, isn't it, Clive? Stop this! Now!
You might not want to do that. Oh no, he's gonna go full. Wait, is that Zeus? Or Odin?
I said stop!
Ramu? It's a Ramu. I'll just call you Gandalf. Wow! He took him out with one shot. He's been packing this much power. Yeah, it comes at a cost. Kicking off with Final Fantasy XVI. This is pretty much... I'm gonna be streaming from 2 videos ahead of where the LP is right now on YouTube. So I'm 2 videos ahead, which is about 2.5, 3 hours of gameplay. I did upload a few videos on the LP. Unfortunately, YouTube being YouTube, I uploaded these videos before the game was even officially released, because I did manage to get a review copy from Square Enix, so thank you for the hookup. And unfortunately, YouTube being YouTube, demonetized the videos, flagged the videos, and just basically blocked the videos. And it took more than a week for them to get a person to look at it and been like, oh, this is nothing inappropriate. Yes, this should be allowed on YouTube. So, it is what it is. YouTube is YouTube, so... But yeah, so let's continue. Obviously spoilers for the first 8-10 hours of the game. So if you haven't played the first 8-10 hours of the game, you're gonna get some spoilers. Be warned. If you're 2 videos behind on the LP, it's not that bad. You can watch this stream and then go back and watch the 2 more videos that are coming out for the LP. It won't really ruin much, but the last 2 videos of the LP are actually really, really good. Really, really good. And I like this game because it's getting progressively better. The combat is slowly getting more difficult. I feel like the first 10 hours of the game are just the introduction level. I really do. And I'm really seeing the Devil May Cry elements, particularly in the style switching. So this is effectively Devil May Cry 5 in the Final Fantasy universe. So I really liked Final Fantasy VII Remake, because it had that hack and slash element, but it still felt Final Fantasy-y because the casting was, I don't want to say slow, but it was kind of cumbersome. I'd had to input multiple buttons to cast. This one, it's one button and you cast your spell. Another button, you cast another spell. So the rotation rewards you for using the spells. Whereas Final Fantasy VII Remake, unless your muscle memory is on point, it would be slowing you down. So that's why this feels more like Devil May Cry and a lot smoother, and it shows. And you can feel the elements of the Devil May Cry team in this when you're playing and watching the cutscenes. You can feel it, and I like it. Not only that, the game feels a lot more adult, not only in its language, but also its themes, and the fact that there is plenty of blood. So it doesn't shy away from the more gory aspects like the previous Final Fantasy games would. That was one of my criticisms of Final Fantasy VII Remake, I would see characters be injured, sound injured, but I couldn't tell how injured they were because they kind of looked no different than they would any other time. Maybe their clothes were a little bit dirty and a little bit cut, but there was no blood, there was no visible wound, there was no, like coughing, and so I couldn't really tell how bad it was. Whereas in this game, it's like, oh crap, he just took an axe to the head, there's his brain, yeah, he dead, like you can straight away tell what's happening. And I like that, but of course, like the previous games, keep them how they were. I like that they're experimenting in this game. I hope it becomes the new norm, because, it's not too bad. This is actually very nice. So, yeah. All right, let's continue. Let's see if my muscle memory actually remembers, because I haven't touched the game for like 2 weeks now. I haven't touched it for 2 weeks. So I hope that my muscle memory is okay. I don't actually remember what half the controls are. I played this game for 6 hours plus the demo. Wow, I only played for 6 hours? Are you serious? I only played for 6 hours? That's insane. 2 weeks? Yeah. I know, right? After 2 weeks, you're kind of like, uh-oh. 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 If you need practice, VR Stone? There's no need for the VR Stone. The game is actually very forgiving. Mobs respawn, items respawn. Death isn't as punishing as you would think it would be. You don't lose things like item durability that you would in things like World of Warcraft. So the game is actually very, very forgiving. And please do let me know if there's any issues with the stream, any audio issues, any recording issues, anything like that. I'd like to fix it up straight away. The Wages of Guilt. Speak with Sid. Okay, maybe I should like get the rust off.
Don't go making me throw you back in there now, eh?
Look, when you see Torgal, you pat Torgal. That's just what you do. Oh no, that's the wrong button. See, I'm already forgetting the buttons. Torgal is best boy. I don't care what anyone says. No, I want to pat you. Torgal, Torgal, I pat you. Torgal. Why can I not pat Torgal? This is a crime. This is a sin. This is a sin. I should be able to pat Torgal whenever he is on the screen. He is best boy. Look at his detailing. My god, as someone that has had to cut a lot of wood. Alright, let's see what items she's got before we do anything.
Look what the girl dragged in.
Browse toll.
If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
What? You're all out of items? Oh. Can I sell anything? Alright, this is something I actually learned. Sell all of the things. I can only sell 2? Oh no, wait, I need to sell. Whoops. I could have accidentally bought something. I've only got 1 high potion. Okay, I'll sell it.
And be thankful you got that much.
Cool. So I need to get the rust off really quickly. Let's get the rust off. There is one way to get the rust off. I actually discovered it and I'm very happy about it. How do I run again? Forgot how to run. There is one way to get the rust off. And that's just to jump into combat. Let's do that before I embarrass myself in the real world. Crap. Okay, they're not letting me get the rust off. Embarrassment it is. You can craft anything too. Why would I waste items crafting? I don't want to waste items. Oh yeah, I can open the map and see if there's any quests. I don't know if this means there's a quest. Oh no, it means there's a new piece of dialogue or something to do. This reminds me so much of Elden Ring. What's Vladimir Putin doing here? Anyways.
I see I'm busy here.
Actually, one thing.
You know what?
Am I able to increase the audio of people speaking? That was the one thing I noticed in the LP that I didn't really like. So, audio, dialogue, music, voice. Damn. Maybe if I increase this a little bit. There we go. Much better. So what if I Yes. Yes. This should help. Because in the cutscenes, the music is a lot louder than the dialogue, which is a little bit...
Well,
That feels better, but we're almost there. We're almost there. Just want to make it a little louder. And then we're going to have a good time. A very good time. Alright, so if this is 100, we'll put this to 90. There we go. That should be perfect.
make it quick.
Perfect! My biggest complaint was that I couldn't hear people over the music. Now I can.
What do you want?
Perfect. Ooh! Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry, what's this? Me want. Storm cry. So spurred by her cries did wind become storm. Yes. I like extra... Oh no, this upgrades it. No, does this upgrade it or build it? Craftable item, okay. Ah. And reinforcement, you can reinforce this stuff. I don't want to. So my current one is like 120. This one's 135. Yes.
No scratches, all right?
Beautiful.
Anything else?
Ooh! That's an interesting guard. Nice. We looted Benedicta's sword. Well, I wouldn't say looted.
It's coldest when we're done.
We kind of built one. Alright, so we got that one. The stone, I'm not so worried about. 10,000 tomes, not so worried about. This guy, not so worried about. I'll check out this guy. He always has new songs, and I don't actually want to miss out one of these songs. Or I might be able to give him the scroll that I have. Oh no, it's just putting in the...
Thirds is, you greedy pig.
Perfect.
You, newcomer. Why don't you join me for a drink?
See, now I can actually hear people. This is perfection. The sound of silence. Play. Oh, that's literally silence. Yay, thank you. How about this one? This one? Oh, you have to listen to it there. Alright, I'll set you as a BGM.
I'd been cast out and left for dead when Sid found me. There's not a day goes by I don't count my blessings.
This game's phenomenal. I love it. I'm so immersed in it.
It's nice to see the hideaway finally coming alive. Wasn't so long ago us old hands were ratting about the place like peas in a bucket.
I like that we're able to make weapons out of the essence of a... Do I call it a demon? Or do I call it a deity?
Never knew dung had so many uses.
And how might this old soul be of service?
Ah, icon. Okay, we can call him an icon. Sure, why not?
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Mm-hmm.
I have quite the find for you today.
Nice. Ages. Dating back to antiquity, the term egai has historically been used to describe those ethereal entities that can be conjured by dominance. Ages are capable of casting potent magics corresponding to the elemental alignment of their creators. Though unquestionably formidable, they will fade immediately should the dominant who gave them being happen to be slain. Ah! An ethereal conjuration summoned forth by Benedicta when Clive encountered the dominant of wind near Lostwing. Despite their size, the creature's heavily feathered wings did not seem to hamper its movement, which was disconcertingly nimble. More so than speed, though, it was Chirada's array of powerful magics that set it apart from the lesser foes. And of course, we had fun with Garada, the Warden of the Wind who Benedicta transformed into during her ill-fated flight from the Empire. It takes the form of a fearful harpy, summoning storms and tearing into the flesh of its prey with hawk-like talons. Its dominant is most often born among the descendants of the Motes of Wind, an ancient tribe that once dwelled in the land spanning the Strait of Arthur, what is now the Crystalline Dominion. Thoughts on Benedicta and Garada?
What subject shall we consider today?
You'll have to kind of watch my initial reaction to it when it actually happened, but like, yeah. Element of wind, I like it. Takes me back to my World of Warcraft days. Garuda. Ah yes, Kuma and his English.
Finally crawled out of the crypt, eh? You look like it. Although I thank you for doing us the courtesy of covering up.
Don't.
Ah, still have a bit of fight left in you? Then listen. I've arranged a meeting with Gav. In case you've forgotten, you're the one he's been putting his nose to work for.
For nothing.
Just listen. While you've been relaxing in your cell, Gav's been busy sniffing out your dominance. And according to his last report, he's picked up the scent. Gav's gone to a fair bit of trouble for you. The least you can do is hear the poor bugger out. He's going to meet us at the King's Fall. Pack your stuff. We'll leave as soon as you're ready. Come on. Gav will be waiting for us. Get your stuff together.
Cool. Right. Sid stripped Clive and locked him up after he went berserk. Yeah, berserk. Cyberpsychosis. Good stuff. So, oh yeah, I do this. No, that doesn't work. What about this? Alright, it tells me where to go. No, journey to...
Hammer had at it by all accounts. Not by Bellinus Tor.
Gods. It's a wonder we didn't feel it here.
Yep, that was a very fun cutscene too. So much happening. I want to test out this new sword. Come on, I want to test it out. I want to test it out. Come on, let me test it out. Come on. Come on, let me test it out. Come on. Can I go anywhere? No, I can't. Ah, can only go to one spot. Oh yeah, thoughts on Odin and Bahamut? Same thing. When I was watching it, I was really enjoying it. Thing is, I've seen both of them from Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't think I saw Odin in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and neither did I see the big thunder guy. So, a lot of new things. A lot of new things. Ah, beautiful. The King's Fall, the Holy Empire of can't even read it. Saw Odin in Crisis Core. Ah, and Yuffie DLC. Oh, okay. Must have forgot. But we never see Sid use two swords at once.
Not so long ago, this here was a thriving trade route. Then the Blight came. The people left. And just like that, it was deserted. Making it the perfect little shortcut.
Great, we increased the
That's
volume.
waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
We can actually hear the dialogue now. Before it used to be like this, I couldn't hear anything over the music.
Still feeling sorry for yourself?
Don't. Please.
Think about it, Clive. The rumours all point to...
Is that a death flag?
That was an Imperial signal. They shouldn't be here. The old fort's been abandoned for years. Our little chat can wait. I need to see what the bastards are up to.
Oh no, that's a death
and
flag.
meet up with Gav.
But we both know that.
No buts about it.
That's a death flag. There's a key piece of information he was about to give us, but he can't give it to us, and now he's got to go off alone. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. At least they give me items. The hunter and the hunted. Yes!
After it.
Ah, Toggle. You cutie. If you do it enough times, you get an achievement. Oh, it's so cute. Pat the dog. Did you notice his jump is now higher? Can you believe most of the fanbase hasn't patted him 5 times? Most of the fanbase needs to go to a gulag. I patted him like 10 times. And not for an achievement.
Boy.
Oh, so cute. You're so cute. You're the best boy ever. Alright, let's see if there's any hidden item. Eh? What happened to my... Wow, the path is literally blocked. Sid's faithful scout who puts his legendary nose to work in tracking the movements of slavers, soldiers, and any other object of interest to the hideaway. The ever-agreeable fellow, only too gladly delving behind the enemy lines if he can get a good story or two out of it. The Hooded Man, a mysterious man that many believe to be a dominant of fire. Clive first met him at the Phoenix Gate on the night of the Imperial invasion, and for years believed him to be the dominant of the icon that killed his brother. But to Clive's eternal chagrin, he has proved otherwise. Kingsfall, located in the western Samburki near the Rosarian border, the Kingsfall is a towering cataract fed by waters of multiple converging tributaries. Though these waters long played an integral part in the lives of nearby settlers, an influx of dispatched beasts fleeing from the blight has forced many to abandon their claim to the resource. Trophy Kuma, not an achievement.
This is stupid. I'm the dominant of fire. We sent Galv on a wild goose chase.
No, you're not the dominant of fire. There's not 2 dominants of fire. You're probably just absorbing people's souls. You're technically a warlock. Look at that water. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that detailing. Look at that. Tell me that isn't beautiful. We have come a long way in terms of graphics and physics in video games. In the last 20 years. Who's to say we are not in a VR simulation right now? Who's to say? And look at that, Australian redback spiders. Alright, let's see if I can actually remember how this works. Nope, whoops. Which is target? Is that target? Is that target? Whoops, wrong one. Whoops, what about this? Oh, right. How do I target you? How do I target you? How do I target one of you? There we go.
More killing. For what?
That's enough.
Yep, I'm remembering how this works.
Stay down.
Okay, I think I got it back, and this is dodge. I think I'll get back my muscle memory. Yeah, I'll get it back. Give it a few more things. We have Nero's Devilbringer. See? You can see the Devil May Cry in this, can't you? You can see it. You've got the style switching from Dante. You've got the airtime, which is obvious. And then you've got Nero's ability. And then you've got Virgil's ability. I mean, it's pretty Devil May Cry. The Devil May Cry team is like, we need to keep ourselves busy before Devil May Cry 6. And Square Enix is like, we have money. More like Quicksilver than Virgil. Quicksilver's the Time Star. You're thinking of Trickster. Is that a bear?
What now?
My comrade! Oh no, that's a troll. Ooh, this is a good way to get the rust off. No, that's like a minotaur. Yeah, you're like a minotaur.
Beast man.
Beast man. right, I need to remember. Oh yeah, if I dodge him in the last second, I get brownie points. Nah, I fucked that one up. I'm here. I need practice. Okay, I'm a little rusty. I was bloody dancing around Benedicta, and now I'm getting hit by this guy. That says a lot, doesn't it? Better. Alright, come on, let's go again. Okay, a little bit better. Better. Oh yeah, I can control Torgal, I forgot.
My wounds, boy.
Better.
Not this time.
Better. But it's not perfect yet. Ooh, no, I'm bad. Ooh, that was bad. Might actually die if I keep this up. Can't risk it. No biscuit if I die.
Get him, boy. My wounds, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Sicko Torgal.
Hey! That's my dog, you asshole!
Garuda, lend me. Not this time. Give them all you've got, boy.
That was pretty rusty. I was literally dancing around Benedicta not getting hit once, and now I'm getting hit by like every attack. This is pretty bad.
Another perfect little shortcut, Sid. Straight to a nest of bloodthirsty beasts.
So, perhaps Clive is the ancestor of Dante and Virgil via their mother. Hey, Virgil banged more than one girl. Don't worry, I'll get less rusty. Give it time.
Much further now.
Did I miss an item? Because there was like stuff over there. Oh yeah, there is a little bit of FPS drop. I just gotta make sure that I'm actually on FPS mode. Am I on FPS mode? Yeah, I'm on FPS mode. Ooh, there were a few flames drops in FPS mode. That's something they gotta fix up. Can we agree that the OST is magical?
Excellent.
Hey there, baby phantoms. How you doing? Wait a minute. These are baby phantoms. Oh yeah, the DMC team is working hard on this. Look at them. They're baby phantoms.
It's over.
still not using the style system to 100%. I'm getting better slowly. This part of the OST reminds me of the Replicant. It does! I'll admit something. One of my favorite parts of Final Fantasy XIII was going through the mountain region, where they just had the beautiful music and the beautiful sights. I would love to replay it just for that. It was magical. Alright, Kuma doesn't know which way to go. Torgal, help me out here. Thank you. Good boy. See? This is the best part. It's like, Kuma, you're an idiot. Go this way. The items weren't enough to show me the way. Oh, round 2.
Come on.
Oh, crap.
Let me through.
Wait. Yeah, this is fun. So you gotta be careful, because if you're using your ultimate ability, you can still get knocked out of it.
My wounds, boy.
Whoop.
A little help.
I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I forgot the keybinds.
You know what to do, boy. Wake wind.
Not this time.
Yeah, I got a hit on that one.
Toggle.
Too slow.
Ooh, no. I picked the wrong way. Should have gone on the side.
Get him.
I like that if you just press dodge, you have to pick the correct direction. If he's striking forward and you take a step back, you'll still get hit. And if you take a dodge left and he still swings, you'll still get hit. You can't abuse it like you do in Elden Ring. You have to actually use it properly, which is what I like. That's the thing that got me with Elden Ring. It's like, you press one button, you're invincible. It's like, it doesn't make sense. Whereas this is more DMC. You can roll, you can dodge, but you have to actually roll out of the way of the attack. You can't roll through the attack, you'll still get hit. That's what I really like about the DMC combat, which is in this game, as well as, like, you know.
Guess we're all ready.
Nani? I really shouldn't be struggling in this part after Benedicta, but, like, rusty. Oh my god, if you didn't look left, you would miss out on items. Oh, something's about to happen. No, don't do it, Clive. You have so much to live for. Don't do it. Who's gonna look after best boy?
What is it, boy?
After him. Don't let him escape.
Oh, he's doing well.
Gav.
Don't distract him now.
Who goes there?
This one's a deserter. Take his head out of my way.
All right, Kuma. Remember the basics of combat. What are the basics of combat? Kill the caster. Wait a minute, this sounds like Final Fantasy 13. Hey, that was too easy. Right on cue, the first boss we had. Hey, this isn't fair.
There he is! Don't let him escape! Kill the deserter!
Alright, this is less than fair. Now it's fair.
Clive, what's the situation?
You're late! Gav's in trouble!
What?
The Imperials are on his tail. We have to get to him before they do.
Understood. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
Ha 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 ha!
I'll take the dragon. You take the dragoon.
Yes! Our battle will be glorious!
Die, you bastard! Think that hurt me more than it hurt him. Sorry, lad. Don't know how much help I'm gonna be here.
Oh, you got me. Nice work.
Over here.
He's hitting me more times than the first time I played this game, that's for sure.
Not this time.
Alright. One down, one to go.
Missed that one. Oh, you can't cancel the attack halfway through.
Sicko Torgo. Give me fire! Get
Ooh, I fucked up.
Not this time. A little help. Toast though. That's ready.
Don't touch my doggy. Oh my god, he finished his dragon before I finished the dragoon. I'm embarrassed. Ah, dodge ya. Oh, he's doing an attack. Oh crap. Is this guy even aiming?
This one could be bastards Clive. But what goes up must come down. Bloody time waster. Come on, let's finish him off.
What do you mean, Knight of the Dying Sun? This is the literal same boss fight as we had ages ago. Don't just give him a different name and make him sound special. No, this was good. It gave me an opportunity to get the controls back. I still keep making mistakes. I'm holding down the R2. I'm like pressing square and like nothing's happening. But you should only ever use it when you use your special ability and then you have to switch. So I'm getting slowly better at it. I'll get it back. Don't worry. Give it another like 20 minutes. He had some more moves like Mirage Drive. It's not like he landed it. I kind of wish the dialogue was louder in the cutscenes. It's not. It's the same volume as before. So it looks like the settings don't impact the cutscenes.
Come on.
You do realize if you don't take the blood from your sword and you sheath it, it's going to get rusty? Ew. Oh yeah, we're going to help this guy. Oh no, he got cut. He's down an arm.
Shit!
Be careful with that thunder if you hit the water! Oh! Best dog ever. Sorry, Cheeky. Ha!
Clive!
I love this.
Give me your hand!
He can't give you the other one, it's fucked!
Help me!
Come on.
Help me, Clive!
Oh, this is the worst time to get PTSD.
I've got you.
You've got Garada, use it. Damn, you can just pull up a guy with one hand? That's just OP. You really need to get that cut stitched up. And it's gonna get infected too. That was really lucky. Clive is extremely fit. I can tell!
There.
You still need to stitch it up. You can't just do
Well,
that.
it doesn't have your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
That's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over. Thank you. Truly.
Clive isn't... Sorry, Sid isn't coughing after using his ability. What happened?
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Gav,
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria. You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them. There's no question about it. He's a dominant of fire, all right.
he can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes. And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix. But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind. I saw him too. You didn't dream it, Clive. He's out there.
But who is he?
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know.
Hey, that's wasting
But I
a
do
good
know
cigar.
one thing. You're gonna find him and find out. After all, you swore an oath.
What?
You swore you'd avenge your brother's death, that you'd never rest until you'd hunted down the man responsible. So, find out if this man's responsible, and kill yourself if he's not.
Sid,
Don't thank me. Thank Gav.
Sid is a man's man.
thank you, Gav.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Sid is a good guy. He knows people. He understands them. He knew exactly how to frame it. You could tell that he made a good leader.
No birds returning this year.
Is that a chocobo?
The Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not.
This feels like Joshua.
We're running out of time.
Yeah, it's Joshua. Phoenixes can resurrect.
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
You resurrected, didn't you, you little shit? I can feel it, it's Joshua. That's probably his hidden ability as a phoenix. He can resurrect.
Back to where it all began.
Oh! 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 Ah! Organization 13?
He must be stopped.
So he's gonna go get the Kingdom Hearts now? Hey, wait a minute! Final Fantasy is in Kingdom Hearts! This is canon! I like it. It's Roxas. Oh, come on! It's the Disney version of the Akatsuki. And the icons are basically the tailed beasts. You can't tell me they're not. Roxas is back! He's back! Kinda without the tail part. Okay, they're tailless tailed beasts. Except Ifrit has a tail. The Phoenix has many tails. Garada kinda has a tail. The Wizard doesn't have a tail, but he has something that can be interpreted as a tail. What about Shiva and Titan and Odin? I don't want it to get too graphic. Alright, the hideaway. Ah, my options are so limited. They stop you from grinding. Also Odin. So Ifrit is the QB and Clive is Naruto. QB wrecked Konoha.
Great gouts of
and Ifrit
fire
demolished
was like a
Phoenix
bleeding
Gate.
volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend. She's awake.
Hello, girl from Near Replicant.
Right.
Are you gonna dance?
Go to her, you fool.
You see, he's a good bro. He's like, you gotta go to the girl.
Right, you lot. Enough slacking.
Much you have to learn, young
Good.
one.
Come with me. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
See, he's a good leader.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Yeah, give him some space. And some chocolates.
Jill.
Oh, the reunion! Sid is a good guy. Ah, it's Kubo! Hello!
Isn't the Moogle funny?
You little...
I wonder what it's trying to say.
Oh my god!
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh.
It is so fluffy.
I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans.
He knows his stuff, but he doesn't know what the nectar of the bold is no ordinary Moogle, Kubo.
Nectar, you say? Clive.
You understood Moogle tongue, Kubo.
So it would seem.
Finally, Kubo. I've been trying to talk to these people ever since the winds carried me here, but none of them understand a word I say. I've been banging my... Alright, you guys have to read yourselves.
Painful.
I can't talk quicker. Alright, turn into a weapon. It's our little secret. Come on, give me those weapons. I know you have them. Give me a gunblade. Give me a bow and an arrow. Come on. I know you have weapons. Give me the weapons. I want the weapons. Moogle tongue
Yes.
is the black
What?
speech of this universe. Only villains speak it. Ooh! Someone does Lord of the Rings! He needs to power up our materia like he did for Zack. I am the materia.
Weighing you down.
We can turn into Ifrit. We are the materia. We don't summon things. We are the thing.
Is that all?
We're like one step ahead.
Get this fixed before someone does themselves in.
Alright, Clive. Good luck. Crew materia. I summoned the bears! Oh shit. Why'd you...
It's true then. It really is you.
Well, she's grown up.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
Oh no, I know what that means.
And took you back to Ironhome.
Oh no.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke and everything changed.
Yeah, this game doesn't shy away from reality.
It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What happened, Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night... The hooded man, he spoke to me. What did he say?
Damn it, Sauron.
Found you.
Is he a time traveler?
What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened, and so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, Then we will face it together.
Jill, All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes then.
How long were you listening?
Oh, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
That's embarrassing.
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
How long were you listening?
We've a long journey ahead of us.
I thought I told you to make yourself scarce. Your friend needs to get dressed.
I can assure you, they will not be friends for long.
I thought I told you to make yourself scarce. Your friend needs to get dressed.
The game doesn't shy away from reality and what happens to female prisoners in war. See what I mean by the game is adult themed? It's raw and real.
I'll come down as soon as I've got changed, Clive.
And trust me, it ain't pretty.
Let's get this fixed before someone does themselves.
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Their bunks are made up. I can leave whenever you're ready.
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
So...
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black.
Lady is a weapons dealer.
You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
How much you want to bet someone on the DMC team demanded that the arms dealer has two colored eyes, one red, one blue? We demand the weapons vendor have red and the blue eyes. We demand it, and the short hair. But why? Trust me, it will work. You know what's really gonna F me up? Because our new weapon, Stormcry, is epic. And these were just common, uncommon blades. These are actually like common. If a common weapon later in the game has better stats than an epic, I will just lose it. Because epic is supposed to be epic, right? So you're supposed to have your standard gray, your green, your blue, and then your epic. So, you know, just looking at the stats, like 110 to 135, then you're looking at greens being probably 120, blues being 125 to 130, and then epic starting at 135. If I see like an uncommon or a green at 150, I'm just gonna lose it.
Off you go then. And best of luck.
I should probably say thank you to Gav too.
That is the...
Look what the curl dragged in.
That is the most painful thing.
Going purse weighing you down.
That is the most painful thing about playing Warcraft. You have some of the best items in the game, and then a new expansion comes out, and you're replacing epics with greens. It hurts. Charon is a figure from Greek mythology where he is the boatman who ferries the souls of the dead across the waters of Hades to the judgment which will determine their final resting place. The Greeks believed the dead needed a coin to pay Charon for his service, and so one was placed in the mouth of the deceased. What about the two on the eyes? Or am I thinking of a different culture? Could have sworn the Greeks also put two on the eyes. What? A common blade is better than Stormcry? Excuse me? While common on the southern continent, worship of the land itself as a deity is almost unheard of in Valisthia. That, however, has not stopped the import of fine steel blades blessed by Gainin presbyters, under the claim that they are deadlier and more durable than those forged in twins. Ancient Greek capitalism. Gotta pay even in the afterlife. Charon's obol is a myth surrounding the placement of coins on the eyes of the dead. According to legend, the coins were a bribe or payment used to ferry the dead into the underworld. See, I'm gonna lose it now. I just built Stormcry using an epic crafting item, and I can buy this. Excuse me, what the F? Clearly the blessing of Gaia is stronger than Gorada. I'm gonna lose it, man. This is why I don't build things with crafting items. I'm so upset. So basically this thing is 15 potions. We can upgrade it. I'm not gonna bother upgrading anything because I don't want to use the items on a weapon that I can buy a better one for like nothing. Maybe the final evolution? We'll find out later. We will find out later. I have nothing to say. Ooh! This is a Devil May Cry reference! Look at the bottom of that blade. Excuse me. Excuse me. Dante called. He wants his sword back. Hey, Puddin.
I'm sure I'll be calling on your help again, if you've a mind to lend it. A carpenter's work is never done around here.
Well?
Pretty sure we'd had that blade in Final Fantasy VII? Probably.
What's that for you, dear?
Anything here? Yeah, it goes to 150. See, to upgrade Stormcry, you need a wind shard. To upgrade this blade, you basically need these things. That is just BS. So to get a wind shard, I basically have to get an epic item.
Got it.
We're going to pretend it's Dante's sword that crossed dimensions. Hey, Dante's been known to go through a portal or two in his time. Alright, let's pick up the quests while we're here. Don't get mad at me, I do side quests. It's money, XP, and story. Don't get mad at me.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
You know what gets me with Devil May Cry? Everyone's like, no, Dante and Virgil will never see them again. And I'm like, guys, a piece of Yamato could open the gateway to the underworld. And Virgil's running around with the whole thing. Do you really think Virgil can't get out of whatever sticky situation he's in? The guy's a bookworm.
Is it the Moogle
with a blade that literally opens dimensions. You think he's stuck anywhere? He's more likely just to leave Dante somewhere. Just to get away from him. No reception in the underworld. Just running away from child support, of course.
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
Capitalism.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
I'm sure Dante will borrow it when he craves pizza or ice cream. It's cheaper than Uber Eats. He just uses Yamato to open a portal and just steal it.
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
Wait, so am I technically carrying the meals now?
We can't let our friends go hungry now, can we? The entrance, the bunks, and the cells, if you please.
But I should be carrying the items right now, right?
Looks like you got a bit of the old fire back. I expect that's your friend's influence. You hold on to that one. All right.
I'm telling you, man, Sid and Jill, like, look, Sid makes a place like this where he takes in virtually anybody and looks after them and legitimately understands and cares about them. The guy's a good dude. I'm telling you that now.
We just don't have enough teams to follow every lead.
He could have just lived a comfy life in the kingdom and not risk his ass, but he is.
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe.
So he's a good guy. Really good guy. I respect that a lot.
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
No wonder Ramu chose him out of all the other people. Yeah, if I understood correctly from what he said, he wasn't a dominant from childhood, but rather later in life. And he's like, why did he pick me and not someone younger? And Ramu was like, have you seen me, motherfucker? I'm basically Santa Claus.
Could really do with a proper place to train like that.
Like Benedicta said, he was the former Lord Commander. Only way higher was probably the king himself. Dude probably gave up a comfy life to help people. And also look at his place. This is hard work to keep this place going. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
his retirement would have probably been in the keep. Or a castle by himself with like servants. He gave all that up for other people.
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a Physica's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
But basically, yes, he awoke
You
Ramu's...
must eat if you're to recover.
I hate to be a burden, but thank you.
Basically, yes, he awoke Ramu's power after being chosen by Ra'u, since the icon is not hereditary like the Phoenix. I reckon if I just put Virgil's theme over Sid fighting, it would fit. It would fit.
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Their bunks are made up. I can leave whenever you're ready.
Giotto mate.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is.
Ramu.
Courtesy of Kenneth.
So it is Ramu. Like, Wamu. Ramu.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
There's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, Thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
More like Ram, like the
that's
animal,
everyone.
than Moo.
I better let Kenneth know.
Fun fact, in Final Fantasy XIV, Ramu's previous name was Indra, which is the same reference that Naruto makes to as Madara and Sasuke are the reincarnations of Indra. Indra being the god of lightning, rain and storms in Hindu mythology. And I think that is Amaterasu in Japanese, but they used Amaterasu as an ability in Naruto, so they couldn't use both.
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as promised.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
I feel so epic completing this quest. Amaterasu is the celestial sun goddess from whom the Japanese imperial family claims descent, and an important Shinto deity. I really do like mythology, and folklore and all those things. I have a few friends from India, and I always love hearing facts about the mythology and the history and things. Yeah, I find it so interesting. I just love those things in general. Like, if I'm chilling and you're telling me facts like that, I love it. I love it. I love it. Especially if you know a lot about it and I can ask questions and deep dive and, you know, we jump down the rabbit hole and just... It's like how some people are interested about Christianity and things like that, and then history, and then even things like Revelations, and like, what was the Crusade all about, you know, and you just go on this whole tangent. I look at it that way when I'm asking other people about history, religion, you know, I just love it. I just absolutely love it. I know, I'm a bit of a nerd, but like, what do you want? What do you want, man? It's fun! Why wouldn't you? Search for the assistant. Alright, and we've got to speak with Gav before we go on the other thing. Because I have a feeling that the side quest is going to happen randomly. Okay, let's just do the side quest really quickly before we do the Gav. Yeah, the Japanese emperor and the entire bloodline is sent to descent for Amaterasu itself. It's why the emperor was once regarded as a god. Everyone likes to claim they're a god, like the Chinese emperors. Ifrit is a powerful demon of Islamic culture. They're associated with the underworld and the spirits of the dead. Well, what I find interesting is in Islam, which is very similar. It's not similar, but it is sort of similar to what happens in Christianity. So you've got the archangels in Christianity, from which Lucifer was created to be, you know, the most beautiful, right? So, of course, the whole arrogance and pride thing. Whereas in Islam, you've got the, what are they called? The jinn. So you've got effectively like the deities, you've got the humans, and then you've also got like the jinn, which are basically like demonic spirits. But with the big thing that the jinn, the shaitan, which is the accuser, said was, God effectively says, I want you to bow to the humans who are made in my image. And the jinn, the head one, is pretty much Lucifer, was like, we are made of fire. They are made of clay, because, you know, like, according to Islam, God made the humans from the earth. He like created them, and he made the jinn effectively from fire, and is like, they are made of clay, we are made of fire, we are more powerful, we are superior, you want us to bow to them. Which kind of goes in line with what happened in Christianity, because it was like, oh, they are made in my image, you know, like, you know what I mean? And then like Lucifer's like, hang on the frick, they are flawed, you know, like, and you want me to bow to them? And it was like, well, yeah, they're made in my image and all this. And it's like, I'll show you about that. I'll prove my point. It's like, oh, they're only, you know, obedient because they don't know about options. They don't have knowledge. Eat from the tree, why don't you? Get some knowledge. And then, of course, like the snake convinces Eve to eat the apple from the tree, which gives her knowledge. And then Adam also eats of the apple from the tree, and they get knowledge, and then God comes back to the garden, and they're basically hiding, and then God's like, what the heck's going on? And they're like, oh, we're here. And it's like, why are you hiding behind the tree? Like, they were hiding behind bushes, sorry. It's like, because we're naked. And then God's like, why are you hiding when you're naked? You ate from the tree, didn't you? You know, because the concept of that shame of being naked didn't actually exist prior to that. It's like, I gave you one rule, don't eat from the frickin' tree. And you ate from the frickin' tree. Why? You know? And I was like, you're disobedient, you're kicked out of the garden. That's what I actually like. The story is pretty much the same thing from a different point of view. It's basically the same story. It's the same story. That's what I love about it. So like when I'm chilling, you know, just hanging out with people, whether it's like drinking or smoking shisha or doing whatever, right? Like I just love having these deep dive conversations. Like absolutely love it. That's just me. Like I've mellowed out with so many people from different cultures, different religions, different languages, different tribes. Like I don't care, I'm just chill. I'm inquisitive by nature. That's just who I am. Search for the assistant in the Gortan's bales. All right, let's do that really quickly before we do this main quest. All right, cool. They mark it here. Let's just do it really quickly. The Orabel Downs. All right, this is the area with the big fort where we couldn't get that item before. Hey Primal, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I studied a lot in high school because I was in a Christian Orthodox school, and learning Orthodox was part of the curriculum. And up until that point, I didn't really, you know, like go to church or anything, or like read the Bible. I wasn't educated in that. And so I had to go from like zero to hero. So I pretty much developed an interest in Christianity and all this and all that, and online and learning. And
someone's in trouble.
Someone is in trouble. Did I check the updated? No, I didn't. I'm almost sure that Ifrit's design here was partially inspired by the Balrog, or inspired by the same source that the Balrog is inspired by. Oh yeah, Tolkien, like, he was a, what's it called? A person that speaks many languages. There's a particular word for it. Like, he wrote the language of Elvish before he wrote The Lord of the Rings and created the world. He created a language, and then he created a world.
It's over.
Oh.
Stay down.
Have I been poisoned?
It's over. That's enough.
Yeah, I'm getting better at this.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling the DMC vibes. We had like a whole discussion about it in the first hour.
Then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
We had like a whole discussion about it while we were taking the rust off. Because I haven't played this for about 2 weeks. So we were talking about it. Really good stuff. God, I love DMC. And then we're just rocking Dante's sword. I think the Chinese version of humanity's origin is my favorite. There is no grand plot, Nuwa created humanity because she was lonely using clay. People with different skin color are said to be created with different colored clay. Nuwa is even a heroine herself. A massive war between gods and demons causing humanity to suffer from the effects of the war. She stopped flood, fires, calmed beasts, and sacrificed herself so the heavens wouldn't collapse. She's the snake lady, isn't she? See, here's the thing. I'm not that familiar with Chinese mythology. I haven't actually met someone that's familiar with it that I can just chill with and learn about it. That's one of the things that I haven't touched on at all. It would be really cool. The problem is that the people that I usually discuss like mythology and history with are people that chill, and typically like people from Korea, Japan, and China that I meet typically drink. And when you drink, you don't chill as much as you do when you chill, if you know what I mean. No. Only 2? Side quest destination nearby. Oh, he's running. Is it here? Oh no, I missed one.
That should be enough.
Oh, they have new items in the shop.
I better get it back to the hideaway.
But I did my quest, so I'm going back. I see you've got Garada, meaning Clive must have found out he was the one who killed the Phoenix that night. Yup! I'm 2 LP videos ahead in this stream than I am on YouTube, because I uploaded the videos before the game released, and YouTube flagged them for being inappropriate. So on launch night, I was going to release all of them, but I couldn't. Nier Automata and Kingdom Hearts 4 team seems to help with the main DMC team a little with the combat when the main team asks for help. Dude, I'd really love if they actually worked together more. Because, let's face it, every team has their strengths. And if you put all their heads together and combine their talents, you get kick-ass content. You really do. Square Enix and Capcom are pretty much some of the last big OG gaming companies which are still good. So many have fallen. Konami fell, Naughty Dog fell, like, it's such a shame. But we still have a few holding the fort, which is good. Which is really good. Not a yummy nut in sight. Oh, Nectar, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute, you little devil cubo.
There you are. And? All safe and sound?
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
Hand over the soil.
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
Oh god. That's squad 12.
That's all right. It's just how he is.
Bloody
and if it wasn't
Mayuri.
for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay.
He's basically
Although
Mayuri.
You shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least.
He just accepted it? I would have rejected it.
I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Virgil, keep away from the tree. Nuwa, the Serpent Goddess, one of the 3 sovereigns of China, and like Izanami, she also married her brother Fuji. Ew. 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 Ew.
Come by again when we've grown some fruit worth eating, and I'll see that you get some.
The furrows will need
Ew.
extending.
Ew. Ew.
Could really do with a proper place to train, like back in Rosalith.
I am so against incest that I won't even touch a Serbian girl. Ah! Anymore. Anyways, let's take a quick little break before we do the main missions. Quick little break before the main missions. Let me put on some music in the... Thank God we have music. Because I need some water. We need a quick little break before the main missions.
Kenneth is a miracle.
Let's get some music. What about this one? Beautiful. We are back. It is cold, but this thing is nice and warm. Well, Izanami went a little further in actually birthing her brother's child. Child ended up as a fiery abomination who burned Izanami to death upon birth. Izanagi had to kill his newborn, and the blood that dripped off the blade created the lesser gods. Then he went to the underworld to bring her back. He fled, seeing she became a disfigured monster. The two made a vow. Izanami would kill 1,000 humans a day, and Izanagi would give life to 1,500. Then he washed his and created the three great gods. Stoicism is weird. Washed his face. Yeah, tell me about it. I mean, Hutchin and I went to Uluru last weekend for her birthday. And we took a astral tour, which showed us the constellations and explained to us the beliefs of the Australian Aboriginal people. And so we learnt a lot about the dream time and how they use the constellations as a guide and a calendar and to tell them the seasons and what to eat and when to feed on the birds and the emus and things like that. So I actually learnt a lot. I actually love learning this type of stuff. I absolutely love it. Pardon for the long burst. No, I love it. See, this is the type of shit that I love. Okay, I shouldn't be swearing. Damn it, Kuma. All right. I'm gonna edit out that swear.
Kenneth is a miracle.
Anything else? No, all good.
Just don't have enough teams to follow everything.
If there are new entries for Sid and Benedictive, they haven't read them yet. I'll read them when I feel like it.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in.
Are you one of the knights?
For a sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Is Jill coming? She is!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Oh.
Ready.
Oh. He looks so happy. He's giggling on the inside. Have fun, you two. Use protection. And remember, gravity doesn't prevent pregnancy. Come on, follow up after the spin. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Good boy. Come on, do another attack. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you're doing so well. Don't stop spinning. Use the momentum.